And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, 49ers nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they run. It's Mason. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And it's a wobbler, but he does get it to go as it creeps over the bar. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
49ers 3.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. goes. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Henry. And look at this, for the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he stays up. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Purdy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. To throw is Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now it's Jackson. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Into space at the 45. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Henry up the middle. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Sliding out of the pocket. Crossing route, he finds Likely. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A give to Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, now how about this return? And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he is going to lose yardage here. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll power his way forward for about 30 yards there on the 1st down carry.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 43 yards. And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in the 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance. to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Where you going? Where you going?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now Purdy. Looking deep for Jennings.
I got it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Looking deep for Jennings.
Here they come.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes.
Give me that.
And his passes are intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll start
around
with
with
great
you
field position at the 41-yard line.
Throw on me. Back to what I was doing. It's over.
Now a handoff to Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what had...
Oh, wait.
A one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Throwing on 2nd down, Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Down at the 25. Here's a 2nd and 8. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Jackson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
I ain't heard nothing. But you got the thing where when you did the thumbs up, right? So yeah, so I'm assuming that maybe he didn't got through to her or whatnot, and now that they probably over there talking, she gonna try to bring up probably. Yeah, I told her that we offered her. He gonna debunk it. No, that ain't what you want. You ain't rectified the problem, and that's not what's gonna happen. And don't you know today they had a grand opening? That's why they were trying to get you up there too. It was check out how they were trying to set you up, baby girl. Today in Pineville, it's Pineville, right? Okay, today in Pineville. They had a grand opening, okay? If you paid $25 towards autism or something, they was giving you free oil change. You hear me? And guess who all was up there? They were getting ready to try out. They were gonna corner your ass. It was both days, Debbie, and Debbie. And cause Al had to go up there. Al had to go up there. He helped him open. So if you would have went up there, they would have tried to. That's why you see how they was trying to get you to go up there so bad. And that's why everybody was up there. They was gonna find some way to say, nah, we had to fire her because of such and such and such. But you didn't fall for it. So Al told that's what Al had told me today. So I told Al, he was like, yo, y'all go in there and y'all go through the company policy guidelines. He said, man, but focus on page, what I say, 3 and 23 or something like that. So that's what we're focusing on. And so he, hopefully, man, I hope he don't take all that fake calling fat, man. I'm ready to know what, you know what I'm saying? So just let me know, man. Just keep an eye on your email. I'm keeping an eye on mine. So Debbie ain't called you. She ain't emailed you back. She on nothing. She's scared. But wait a minute. Who are you? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, they don't understand the person that you said that you didn't that called you out your name and threatened your life like was him. So you have to yeah, exactly. That's what John C said. He said that he said don't worry about that. He's going to fight for our money. He said we're going to get paid. He said we're going to get paid. There's no reason that we don't get paid. He said, nah, we're going to get our money back. Shit, I know. Hey, they do that, and then I sit at home for the rest of the hot damn month. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But something got to give, because he can't be in there getting his money. See, that's what a lawsuit gonna come in at. The one that we set there. But I'm gonna tell you something though. Don't be surprised when John C. started talking to her. And she started saying revealing statements that David and Justin may have try to make it seem like, hey, nah, they lied, boom, 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 boom. But look, if they say that, man, I'm going to see them niggas personally. Because, bro, y'all cannot lie. She read your statement, bro. You know what I'm saying? and sit there and try to play you when you talking about something you don't know. What do you say? What does it say? You. Well, what you need to do, I would text him and say, man, please don't text my phone no more. Because it sounds like you on some funny shit, and I ain't with that. And yeah, just that. Okay. Cause I blocked Dylan. I blocked Dylan because Dylan. I blocked Dylan. He talking about me, man. I said, man, bro. I'm not gonna keep hearing you crying about these tools, talking about some Denari. I like, bro, let me tell you something, bro. No, they're not. No, they gunning. Listen, they gunning for me and you. The thing about it is, they scared to come at me with it, but they will say your name because you a female. You feel me? But they saying your name very, very carefully though. You know what I'm saying? So what they're doing is they trying to play you against like David. I don't know about James, but James is still suspect to me. I don't trust him. But Justin, I definitely don't trust. I definitely don't trust. Cause why is me and you the only two fighting this motherfucker, bro? But bro, all of them did come to me complaining about, bro. Man, we don't know what he think who he think he talking to, bro. La 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 la. But y'all man, listen, bro. You must be bitches, bro. You must bitches. They bitched up and switched up, so it's all good, you know. But what they don't have, what we have, is John C. Barnett. You understand me? Lawsuit. They don't have that. They dumb. They don't know how to go about it. James got a lawsuit, but he's so fucking stupid and dumb. Nigga, you was laying in the hospital with sickle cell and you said it flared up because you were stressed out with this nigga. Bro, you got a lawsuit, bro. Nigga so motherfucking dumb, but yeah, I just thought maybe. Hey man, let me tell you something. Them niggas can't sue the city. Them niggas, man, let me tell you something. I don't think them niggas know their multiplications past 12. I'm telling you, man. How the hell you gonna sue the city and you can barely hot damn read from what I look at? Like,
yeah, talking about they wrongfully evicted his grandma.
Okay, how you gonna prove it?
The Roxas thing.
You know what that is? You know what that is? And I hate to say it this way because I done been, my mama, like growing up, I done been evicted out of houses too. You know what I'm saying? What happens whenever they come and change the law? That's because you ain't paid that rent, bro. You ain't paid that rent. And these people ain't playing about they hot damn shit, bro. I gotta get you up out of there. And sadly to say that I don't know his grandmama's condition or whatnot, but that's what happened, you know, and I hate to say it like that, but that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I guess, man, you know, hopefully he'll text us back on. Well, I'm wanting to text us so bad, bro. What we doing? Yeah, but I ain't want to start because he might be in that hot damn chopping it up and yeah, like going through some motherfucking guidelines and hot damn laws and shit, like so. Hell.
Yeah, hopefully, man, I hope this shit like.
But now what it is, they trying their best to not have to pay, like get sued. So what they gonna do is what they doing. They keep trying to offer you. They gotta separate us. Number one, you know what I'm saying. So what they doing is trying to offer you. They figure, well, hey, go after the young one. She don't know no better. She don't know nothing. Separate her. Get her over here. That means that if you agree to go to Pineville, that's gonna say, okay, you compromise. You okay now. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? You're back at work. So now you can't sue them. You will have to try to sue him. Nah, I don't want to work around. Your problem lies with Dave. So we gonna you got two problems. There you go. See, what your lawsuit gonna be based on the racial discrimination and the racial discrimination, what he said to Dylan about, and you know what I'm saying, as far as that store would never get no help if you put her. That's like I'm going for you going for gender discrimination and racial discrimination, and they have to fire him. They have to fire him, bro. They have, but he's trying to get you to get over there so he can make it seem like, oh, Janari's fine. What? I mean, no, everything's fine. She's working. You see what I'm saying? And you don't know what, when you go over there, what type of paperwork they are typing up. Okay, she's good. She's been over there for a week now, 2 weeks now. Oh man, okay, we can close this out.
Because when I was first in the over there, so I just had a bad feeling. I'm like, well, I ain't even finna return.
But let me tell you something, though, man. God ain't gonna move you, and God ain't gonna let the devil move you. You understand me?
Right.
Now that feeling that you had in your stomach was for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell you, baby girl, follow your instinct. You just like John C. told us, bro. Hey, it's just hold tight. Right now, they trying to, it's a little waiting game. But she can't ignore these emails. And Rob sent another email. I ain't show you the other email he sent, did?
What about you said Antoine Denari?
Yeah, that one, and he sent another one about what Q had. Yo, this nigga said Q told him to go do a oil filter and told him to go look at YouTube and how to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yo, and then he showed me where he sent that to Debbie. You know what I'm saying? And he put in the first text, I am gonna copy John C on this too. And he did, so I gave him John C shit, and
But yeah, they definitely finna get him up out of there now. You making shit worse for us.
man, look at him, man. Stay on in there, big bitch, and keep hot damn harassing them so we can goddamn get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Janara, you think? Listen, I'm laughing and joking with you now, but if there's ever a glitch in that bitch, his ass is on fire. You understand me? Hey, Janara. Hey, you know what? One of them motherfucking cameras come back on and catch me and you on his ass, nigga. Hey, I only go here, Janari. Hey, pass it, give it to me, give me the pole, Pat, pat, no, give it back, get to one, give it back. Pat, that's all they go here.
Bro, hopefully that happens. I just get our money.
Yo, listen, I be beating his ass laughing at the same time. Boy, I ain't gonna be lying, man. And then soon them lights come back on, we back over there like nothing ain't never happened. Nothing ain't never happened. But yo, I'm gonna keep watching, man, and you just keep watching yours. So if he hit me, I definitely let you know. Just keep an eye on him, all right?
Alright.
All right. Ooh. Thanks for clicking the right time. Damn.
You talking about? This or something else with that? That's what she said. She said, say less, say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Ford Field. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal.
To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that is brought in. And he will score. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. A beautiful Beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he gets this up close to the 40. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Hardy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, That's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Powering forward. He's in. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Reynolds now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They face second down and 7. To throw is Goff. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
That's caught by Gibbs. The Lions on their first time out. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing here is Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second down and 3. Here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On first down, it's Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Gonna go right back to Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's 3rd and 7. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Now throw on the move is caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's going to